And even the, the suffering kind of environment, the place, so like that you say, that part I did, but the giving I didn't do. That I want to have to finish that. So by generating love and kindness to the two other sentient beings, then something before the no matter how much they wish for, desire for happiness, but they not all the time they destroy the cause of happiness. In reality like this, desire for happiness, but always they destroy the cause of happiness. For example, one is by arousing heresy, anger, or anger, you see, to different living beings, different, so ordinary, then Bodhisattva, Buddha, so like that, so 1 second anger, non-bodhisattva to a bodhisattva, 1 second anger that destroys 1,000 eons. You made a charity to the sentient beings, you made offering to Buddhas. That's at the bodhicitta avatar stage. Kawa tong sava ichindan deche, chala so all like that, you say, unbelievable harm, 1 second rise anger to a bodhisattva. So you don't know where is the bodhisattva, who is the bodhisattva, who is not bodhisattva, you can't tell. I mentioned the stories. For example, Asanga, Pandit from Nalanda, Asanga, did 12-year retreat in the cave, but didn't see Mithya Buddha, nothing. Then he left, and then he saw a dog, very wounded, in a low part of the body, full of maggots. And then he got unbelievable compassion. It's a Mithya Buddha, but he couldn't see Mithya. He couldn't see Mithya Buddha. So due to mind is obscured, and that time, so could not see Mithya Buddha, but very ordinary being dog, not even human being dog, but full of worms and the maggots. So then what made him to see Mithya Buddha, that which is Mithya Buddha, is so got unbelievable compassion, and he sacrificed his life. He cut the flesh from down below the leg and then spread out to put the maggots, on that tree, something to eat. So he went to pick up by closing eye. He wanted to pick up, but could not touch. So then he opened his eye, then he see Mithya Buddha. Then he sees, only then he sees Mithya Buddha. Even though he meditated 12 years in the cave. You remember, you have to know that. The point what made him to see Mithya Buddha in the road. After generating incredible compassion, self, then he saw Mithya Buddha, not dog. Before dog, you wanted so ordinary, so much suffering like that, you see? Cave meditated for 12 years, nothing happened. You have to understand the point. It's the whole point, is the compassion. Didn't happen there. Only in the road by seeing the wounded dog. Then general compassion, able general compassion. Then see Mithya Buddha. You understand the point of the story. So then the practice in your life, the general compassion to somebody, it's so important. That's a quick path to enlargement. So, otherwise, so much to learn, so much to, whatever. This when they learn it not, but this compassion, what is most important. If you can generate compassion, then there's no enlightenment. You see, even one thing. So I told her, I think I told her the Gezo Sambowa's Bajogani, the Gezo Sambowa generated compassion to this lady who was, electricity and past blood come out. So unbelievable. It is a Dwajapamo Dedi, but could not see after he saw. He felt unbelievable compassion. Didn't think that I'm monk, lady, will get leprosy disease. Never think. Unbelievable compassion. They immediately grabbed. Because she said, please take me to the other side of the river. Immediately put it back. So like that, unbelievable. Then you see in the halfway, even Jinn crossed the whole water in the middle. Then his karma is purified. Not seeing, it is Dwajapamo, but cannot see. Just ordinary, terrible, then they purified by carrying hard. Then in the middle of the river, then completely, that finish. That ordinary coming appearance, finish, purified by carrying. So dedicating life, sacrifice. Then I see the Japan. Then she took him to die. And pure land. So then became enlightened. So possible, he might become enlightened before it's Guru Nakachaba, you see? So therefore, we have to know in our daily life what is the most important practice. So that you see, you pay attention there. So, or retreat, or retirement, try to finish number, big number. I'm not sure how that is qualified. I mean, I don't know, but even the motivation is difficult to say. That kind of retreat, big number trying to finish, kind of. You understand the point? You understand the point here now. No compassion. The Asangas. So the Kasure, then the Buddha took him to the Shira in Pure Land. Then one morning, but 50 years for him, but one morning after gave teaching subject, then Asanga came down and wrote 5 comments to Satanga. Numberless beings become enlightened by practicing that, or the medieval taught. Numberless beings became enlightened, achieved the minor path and so forth. So even now happening, and will be happening in the future, so like that. All that came from Asanga's compassion, generated into the wonder dog. You understand? You have to pick up the point. You see, then you practice. Like that, you see. Not just leave it as a story. So, so the most important in the lives, they are to develop compassion. No, that's the most important practice in their life, to develop that. And so therefore you need to, the whole, the 5, the great, the scriptures in the monastery, they learn the whole life. I mean, so much, the logician, the Kasata Parsa, was Manakaragan, and the Matameka, the Kaswabtamako, Chatin, Binewa. However, all then condensed in the Kathuri, the Lamrim, great pastoring argument, this, the subject, lower capable in general, middle capable in general, all those talking about how the samsara, suffering the three lower realms, then suffering the human, the general suffering of samsara, all that house. There are six types of sufferings, all that, how you circle in the samsara, the 12 different religious limits, all those things. Then need to not only study, not only read, not only understand the words, but you see, you have to meditate, and you have to meditate, you have to feel it. You see, you have to feel it, and you have to get realizations. You have to get, you understand, the effortful meditation, effortless meditation, the realization. Although you have to go through that, and that you have to do that. Then you can see that you can generate compassion to not only lower realms, you can generate compassion to the human beings, to the Sura, form realm beings, formless realm beings. You can generate compassion to all. You see, then you will study Dhamma, the Lamrim, so like that, you see. Then you can generate compassion to all. So not somebody, you see, that limited to compassion, not like that. Then you see, even you explain to people about the correct way to create the cause of happiness, but they're scared. They run away. They're scared. They run away. Do you understand? So, for example, in our course here, so many people run away. They get afraid. They run away. That's a small example. That, you see, yeah. In the past, sorry, I have to tell this. In the past, many years ago, the course was done many times, so many times, under the sheet, in the roof of the sheet. This was before, I think before building Jerusalem Kopan, so many times. So first, after third course after fourth course was done the Gomba, old Gomba here, and then many people come. So then we did outside back, not this bigger, so backside. So there's the empty place. So we put a tent and put grass. So young monks, they sleep on the dry grass, on the round dry grass. And the houses about us wasn't students to stay. The house built, temple house built. You see, the willing guy. So quickly temple built 3 stories or something. Need for Western students to stay. So they stay in the tent and sleep in the grass, and then there's no bed grass. And then in the early times we did like that. Then we did a few courses in the tent. Then moved in the tent room with the sheet, and so many times. Then bamboo, things weaved to them. They put around. Then put the little monks are they painting, all kinds of it, whatever they like. And so then put it in the stick all around. And there's one door came from here, then there's another door at the end. So that I what I was saying, I forgot. So anyway, you see, then I talk about the edible Dharma and the hell realms. I talk about the edible Dharma and the hell realms. So I talk 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Then people become like this, people, they spirit, like weather, no star, no moons, and filled with foggy, like that. So, really, the Lama comes, then everybody wakes up. Lama comes and everybody laughs, then everybody comes to healed. Everybody then stand up. Like that. Then, not every day, time to time. Yeah? Then you see, when they come, after the talk, then they come out to have lunch under the tree. So in the tree, but then toilet smells come from there. Toilets, maybe not well taken care of, I don't know what. Toilet, then people sit under the tree, people sit, eat food, then toilet smell comes for the nose, offering for the nose. Like that. Not only one time, many times. So people who attended the early courses went through much. Now Kopan became 5-star, 10-star monastery. 5-star, 10-star monastery. But a long time ago, the people attended the course in the early times all went through much hardship. You wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. Much hardship. So anyway, so because being hardships, and then we were able to continue the course and able to spread Dharma in the West. So they went back and they want to introduce, because they found beneficial, they want to introduce their friends. So that's how the 160 centers, and some schools, but that's what started, that's what happened up to now, so like that. So that's all come from being hardships for Dharma. The meditation, to learn Buddhism with the much hardships. The people working, the monastery, the staffs, and so like that. Students who come into course. In the early times, much hardships, like that. So it's very kind to those, very kind to, people who, everybody, the monastery from outside to the students, all together. Bear so many hardships, and then there's a development that happened. Not only Kopan, but in the whole world, and so like that, able to help the people in the world. Different people are in the world, different countries. Then the experience, like this, able to help many ways. Not only teaching Dharma, but many different ways. So like that. I think that's when all loving kindness is not only wishing them happiness, or not only temporary, but ultimately the liberation, something not that, so the peerless happiness, the Buddhahood, wishing, not only wishing, but you see, great loving kindness. So you want to, you not only wish, but I want to do. So all that, so taking responsibility on yourself. So that, you see. Then, first of all, giving body to the sentient beings, and so my root Guru Tabjet, which said, in the Rinpoche said, you can't offer this body, which are inside pieces of flesh and skeleton, wrapped with the nerves and skin, covered with skin, and like a sack. So inside put outside a sack, you say, put in the sack, so the covered by a skin. So Rinpoche didn't say, but you see, Rinpoche said, whatever we have, you cannot make charity with that. But you see, Rinpoche said that's all. Rinpoche didn't say che. But in the che practice, that red distribution, white distribution, first white distribution, so they transform in the next and then your body transforms next and you offering Buddhama Sangha, Guru Buddhama Sangha, then Sura sentient things, then the spirit. And then the next one, the red distribution, mountains of flesh, bones, and blood. And those who like blood, flesh, or bones, true, then the spirits come from 10 directions, and they eat just 1 minute, like that, you see. So the red distribution. So you don't do here. Lamri here, my Guru Japji said, you visualize which ground jewel. Which ground jewel that like the even the meaning that's okay. Many times in that special sign or the tangas, we see that which can do. There's something few jewels piled up, or one jewel, so which ground jewel, sometimes the Bodhisattvas or Wilton kings will find in the ocean, and then I saw in the book, Tibetan, the medical book, it says Buddha's relics at the end then it goes in the ocean and become the wish grand jewel. So they, so they clean 3 ways, mud and last one will smell. So 3 ways, then they put on the banner on the 15th, Tibetan 15th. They put it on the banner, then you, whatever you pray. But you see, main thing you have to understand, the person who pray has a ambula guru karma. That jewel is a condition. So then whatever you pray, you get all the material, all the comforts of this life. Whatever you pray, you get everything. So. Anything you want comfort for this life. So, because we're ending. How many swimming pools you want, or how many cars you want, how many helicopters you want. So like Sai Baba does like this, he gives some watch, some people gold chains, or you see, most people the ashes, and they put it like this and gives not something which disappear image, not that. It's some hallucination. Not in Delhi, I heard sometimes money. If somebody give money, huge pile of money, then they hand. But on the way to home, it disappeared. Not like that. So can keep a long time. So anyway, which grand jewel? So the so your body become transformed in the wish grand jewel, fill the whole sky. Like that. Then you offer to numberless helpings, numberless hunger ghosts, numberless animals, the numberless human beings, numberless Sura beings, numberless Asura beings, numberless intermediate stage beings, to everyone. God, which you can utilize, fill the whole sky. Then they got everything, whatever they want. whatever they're looking for, they got everything, whatever they want, exactly what they wish. Then after that thing, then they say, then they received everything what they need. First of all, what they desire. Second, what they need. So, what they need, now everyone received a perfect image birth. Then met Mahayana teaching. Then met perfectly qualified Mahayana Guru, revealing the unnecessary path to enlightenment. The Guru revealing Dharma. Then is the actualized path. The of Kasa Foundation Sutra and Tantra, the actualized whole path. Then they removed all the delusion. Because of obscuration, gross obscuration, subtle obscuration, removed. And then they achieved Dhammakaya, Rupakaya. Holy body of the holy mind of the Buddha, holy body of the Buddha. So everyone, helping, hungry, animal, human, everyone. So that's the end. So like that. So this is what they need. First of all, what they desire. Second time, what they need. So that. Then after that, you see, then after that, you do the Karuri, all the enjoyment. Karuri, yeah. I mean, how many? So one, you have hats. You have a hat to wear different places or in the party or, I don't know, hat or, I mean, just an example, shoes. And you have summer shoes, winter shoes, or the autumn shoes, or spring shoes, or the inside shoes, the outside shoes, or then different parties and amazing. So many shoes. Example. So you dedicate one shoes. if you have one shoes, dedicated for all sentient beings, numberless helping, numberless hunger, numberless surasura, numberless. You make charity to all sentient beings. Wow! From one shoe, you collected infinite merit. Wow. You collected infinite merit. You understand? Numberless sentient beings. Even each realm, numberless sentient beings. So numberless merit. Even by making charity to even each realm. You understand? One realm, numberless merit you collect. Wow. Even you have only one shoes. For example, like that. So you have many shoes. You see, I'm just talking. So your enjoyment, your enjoyment, dedicated for sentient being. Can you imagine? Wow. Then all the money in the bank and then all the dresses. Then you have so many dresses, so different time outside, inside, so so enjoyment is dedicated for numberless sentiments in each realm. Then, like the Vishnu do like that, you see, helping hungry animals, human beings. They got everything what they desire. Exactly happened. Then next thing, what they need to achieve. So, puppet in the body, mid-minor teaching, met, and the puppet called apart mind the Guru, revealing the understanding path to enlightenment. So then taught Dharma, then actualized path, and basic sutra, then tantra, result tantra. Then you say, then removed all the obscuration, gross, subtle, obscuration, then it's Dhammakaya, Rupakaya, everyone in that. All like that. So you see the unbelievable marriage, each time possible water, unbelievable marriage by dedicating charity to send them in one realm, numberless. About the marriage, you call it, then enjoyment, with the enjoyment you have, enjoyment you have, then with each one dedicated for sentient, numberless sentient being, but each realm numberless. So you call it unbelievable, limitless, unbelievable other marriage. That unbelievable, can't imagine how much marriage got with that. So then after that you dedicate your marriage collected from beginners about now and we will collect in the future, or the 3-time marriage, what you collect, to give to every helping, every hunger, every animals, every human being, every spirit being. Not just a name in space, name or sentient beings, or animals, not just in sky. But you see, it's good sometimes, it's good to numberless mosquitoes. You give numberless mosquitoes. Then numberless, fleas or numberless, the guy go rat, numberless rat, and numberless. But sometimes you think like that, it's very effective. When you think a particular sentence, you don't do. Like snakes or rats or something, you don't do. So, but it's good. All the fish in the ocean. So to actually think like that, it's so good. So good for your mind. So anyway, numberless human beings, numberless spirit beings, numberless. Like that, you see, then they got everything whatever they desire. They got everything what they desire. Then after that, they got everything other what they need. The perfect image both and the mind teaching, the Kasuri, Metropolitan called mind, the good, even I'm singing about saying that teaching down. Then Kasuri. Then after that, Kasuri, they all actualize part. In the basis sutra, then the result tantra. They actualize. Think that. Then they removed all the obscurations, and then they become enlarged and the Dharmakaya, Rupakaya, they all achieved. Buddha's holy body, whole man. So like that. What? In that short time, unbelievable. Can't imagine beyond our concepts. You see, I told you, Pember Samba Zamdi Jang. Sanje Chole Kebana, that even your mere thought of benefit, even didn't benefit, but your mere thought to benefit to somebody, all then, you see, is much more special to make an offering to Buddha, extensive offering, like clouds in the sky, making a residential offering to all the Buddhas. Oh, unbelievable. I told you already that, tiny one, tiny rice, one tiny flower. I told you, make offering altogether. So, you think that? Then now here. Then even mere thought benefit to somebody, not just all sentiment, just somebody. Even you didn't get benefit, but actually do, but mere thought. So like that, you see now you are given all the to numberless sentient beings. Can you imagine? All like that, you see marriage, you collected, unbelievable. All then this, practicing this tonglen, all then this is special bodhicitta, all then this cool way to achieve enlightenment. So like that. Okay? True way to prepare samsara, cool way to achieve enlightenment. So, like that. So this, I didn't get to explain before, so now this, how to do the giving. Okay, so like that. This, and then, so in our life, you see, you meet some people and talk about problems, relationship or disease and incurable disease and dangerous, life-threatening disease and the problems. You see, you hear, or then you see, then you do tonglen. From your side, you just keep quiet and you do tonglen. You see, checking those problems. Not only those problems, all the sentient problems, but those problems where you heard, you take it on yourself, in your heart, destroy the self-chasing thought. Then, as I explained before, even the object of ignorance, the real I, not there. As in that. So anyway, that's so good. Then you see many times it also can be recovered. Others people's the problems or the so like that. Then you are praying to deity whomever you have more connection or faith. I mean, it's Buddha or like Tara or whatever. See, praying, so that will help. For example, just in that many stories, but there's no time to. With Gaya, somebody kidnapped in Singapore. Somebody in Singapore kidnapped. Then I didn't have time to pray, so I had to go to Kopan to talk. So I rely on Mendes Buddha. Please, it's up to you. So it's like hand over to others, it's like left up to Mendes Buddha. So I didn't have time to pray, so the Kopan to speak, so I was spot outside. So that the man was, I think this lady who was kidnapped was freed, or that day or next day or something freed. Then another one kidnapped again in same Singapore or Malaysia, Singapore, I think. Then also I think Mendes Buddha. I think Mendes Buddha. There was a left chair in the hand of Mendes Buddha. It's outside. So, then the person was freed. The next day was something there that happened. There are many other stories, other people's experiences. Many just rely on it. So that, Yeah. So it's very good, tonglen. Okay, I think so. Yeah. Stop here.